Roja figs. And I'm just taking a video for Dave, one of my friends that traded some figs with me, to show him the differences between the three figs. And they're both young, so you can't go by fig leaf patterns when they're young, because two of these figs came from the exact same tree, same cuttings, same person, and one came from somebody else. Doesn't mean that all three of them aren't Koledame Roja. It just means they're young and have not matured. And you can see this one on the left has much darker leaves. Now, could that be a sign that's a different fig? Absolutely. Could it be a sign that there was a mix-up with this one? Sure. It could also mean that I had it in lower light, or more light, or more nutrients, or less nutrients. So you really don't know until these get bigger and they start to fruit. So if you're trading with somebody, don't get upset if the leaf patterns don't match exactly to what you're expecting. Give it some time. If you're expecting Black Madeira, and you get leaves that are, well, all of these are actually somewhat similar to Black Madeira. But let's see, if I go into here, and you get leaves that look like, most of these, since they're young, look like Black Madeira. But if you get something like this, you can be pretty certain it's not a Black Madeira. There's very few times where a Black Madeira will have leaves like this. But a lot of other varieties, their leaves can be all sorts of different, especially when the figs are young. So give them time, and I'll get back to everybody with these three to see how they end up. I have not fruited any of these three, and so when I haven't fruited something, anytime I'm doing a trade, I'll refer to those trees as unverified. So if somebody's talking to me and says, hey, I'm interested in your Koledame Roja, I'll say that's fine. I got it from a very reputable source. I'm looking to trade this one in the center, and I just want to let you know that I have not verified it. I have not fruited it. And, as reputable as a source may be, I like to always disclose that, because you never know. Mistakes happen. I could have dropped it when I was getting it out of the mail, gotten it mixed up with another fig. When I was potting it, I could have accidentally misplaced the labels. I've even heard stories of birds taking the labels out of the pots, or kids taking the labels out of the pots. So until I have fruit off of a tree, I always let people know that I have not verified it. Now, if I've gotten fruit off of it, and I know it's good, then I consider it verified. And when I tell people, hey, I've verified this is the named variety that it should be. So, always a good thing to do, just passing that along. And I'll keep everybody updated on these trees. I'll probably end up trading the middle one. I don't need three of them. But I'll probably keep at least one or two, just until they fruit, verify them, and then if they're both the same, I'll find a good home for one of the remaining two and keep one. Orchard's getting too full. I can't keep multiple varieties of the same tree anymore. Alright, I'm PA Figs. Have a good night.